today. From Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Stafford and the Buffalo Bills versus Ryan Tannehill and the Miami Dolphins.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. And we are underway in Buffalo. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading him out in his 10th NFL season now from Texas A&M, Ryan Tannehill.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. On 1st down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Tannehill on 1st down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Tannehill throwing again. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. In the backfield by himself is Brown. 2nd and goal. Tannehill now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Stafford on 1st down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Four yards the pickup, 1st down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 1st down, Stafford here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Stafford. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And some space here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal. Too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give them good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Stafford. Oh, hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Finding Knox there, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. To throw again on second down. Stafford, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports halftime report. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Now it's Stafford. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think it all came together there. An in-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
On first down, it's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Singletary here running out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Here's Stafford. Touchdown, Bills! Larry Fitzgerald. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
6 yards left on second down. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is caught. When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play and knock it away. Didn't get it done. Can they reset now and hold them to a field?
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Brown once more. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Malcolm Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Malcolm Brown who ended it with a touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Left side here to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On the counter, this is Singletary. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. 2nd and 5. Singletary again. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 39. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The kick by Bass is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Tannehill and the Dolphins now down 13-10. A minute 52 to play. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. Tannehill. And that's caught by Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now Tannehill. And that's complete to Brown. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing Tannehill. He completes it to Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tannehill to throw. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. This one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Take it in at the 3. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Defense. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2nd down at 4. First throw in overtime for Stafford. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. It's complete to Diggs. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Miami, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women.